Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Michel Pereira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Michael the Count Bisping!
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Well, it may sound trite to say he got here with blood, sweat, and tears, but that is the book on Michael Bisping, the former UFC middleweight champion who realized that UFC title 10 years into his UFC career, plus skills in all areas. As such, he has become one of the best middleweights on the planet. Beautiful hook.
He blocked that punch. Oh, nice combination.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Oh, huge left.
Oh, my goodness. Beautiful job getting those hands up. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that center collar.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Landed a solid punch there. Oh, shades of Leon Edwards. Headshot, bang. Bisping gets plastered by that uppercut.
Those are big strikes. Now he's throwing that jab to the body.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Nice straight right lands.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Great block there. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Bisping. Straight right hand now, just misses. Nice jab by Bisping. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. Big elbow there, lands.
They're so evenly matched, they're throwing tit for tat.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the opening round.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown. And it
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the arm bar. Ooh, that looks, you gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Side control now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
We might get a stoppage here soon. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
High-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Bisping. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, nice jab by Bisping. Found the target with that left hand. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Just out of range with that left hook.
That was nice strike.
Bisping's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Oh, nice job getting the guard up to block that one. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. All right, single collar tie now. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Investing in the body with the kick there. Bisping's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Ooh! 3 minutes to go in round 2.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, nice job to block the kick. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Bisping's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Bisping.
Another punch to the head.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and he's starting to show itself.
Oh, he got that knee up to the head.
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect it. Oh!
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Tony. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find it.
Oh! Well, when you're dealing with a cut like that, it may not be long before it starts to impact the breathing. Not a good spot to be in here.
This is a crazy high pace.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Bisping. Seconds winding down in round 2. Oh, and mercifully bears the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, man, that cut is getting worse. Absolutely nasty. Uppercut lands. Oh, nice switch kick.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's gonna have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Nice crack there. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. He has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point. You heard him again. Well, they won't need to go bonus begging after this one. They're getting a bonus tonight. This fight has been all action from the opening horn.
I mean, what a phenomenal fight. Both fighters should be very proud of themselves.
3 minutes.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, with authority, the body.
Nice leg kick.
Ooh. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Nice body shot.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Oh! right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield if he's going to go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. Oh, you got him again.
90 seconds now to go in this one. There's his jab. Oh, look at that, he leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Oh, another strike hits right on that cut. Ringside physician might have to intervene soon.
That was a slick transition.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Under a minute to go here in our third and final round. Bisping ground and pound from half guard now.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position. Getting them out here.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to go.
He's hurt again.
Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Looks like a potential submission attempt here. And that is how you end a fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Michael the Count Bisping!
Well, it's been a career that has produced so many big wins, but you got to think this one stacks up with the rest for Michael Bisping here tonight. Not a title fight, but nonetheless a huge win for Bisping. A lot of people wondered what type of effort you get out of the count here tonight. No longer the middleweight champion, but Michael Bisping proving yet again that there's still a lot of fight left in this dog. All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jennifer Maia! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here's Amanda Nunes back for more. She can mix it up with any bantamweight in the world, but believes she has some striking advantages in this particular matchup here tonight that she can take advantage of. Let's see if Nunes follows up on those fight week words and puts them into action tonight.
She got that leg kick off quick.
Oh, she's been working on her defense. Kick block there. Nunes gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
Ooh, another shot to the head.
Well, her front kick is a beautiful thing, and she got it home there. Gotta think that that's a good sign for her in a matchup with a fighter that maybe has more ways to win overall.
That's a big moment for her landing this particular strike, because this strike allows for her to stay standing and also keeps her at a range where she can see what's coming in her direction. Big spot. I know it's only one, but it's very big in terms of where and how this fight's gonna play out. Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that every time she is driving that baseball bat right into the thigh where she wants it to land, and now her opponent is limping, her opponent's wounded, her opponent's injured, and now watch the target be way more stationary.
Oh, how many more uppercuts can she take? Well, she continues to bide her time here on the feet. Now throws a front kick and lands.
That front kick was beautiful.
Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taking far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense. Make sure that she doesn't get hit with too many shots clean. Because while it may not be bad yet, it's only going to get worse.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar top. Oh, roundhouse kick. And just misses with that big right hand. Nice defense by her there. She blocks the punch. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, so Nunes is back into full guard.
She's stepping over the mount here.
All right, she's setting up for a submission now.
She's looking for a finish on the ground.
Oh, that looks wicked tight. Ooh, crowd senses this one could be over soon.
It's over, John. It's done.
Oh, she got out checked.
I was wrong again, John. I mean, it looked like she was done. She was going to tap, but nope. She was able to stay safe, get off to her side, get her arm free, and find safety. Great job.
And you were writing her obit.
Writing her obituary.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes going.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Well, you know about the offense, but how about the defense? Overhand blocked by Nunes. 30 seconds to go in the round. Well, she has had her striking going from the outset, and she continues to invoke damage there upstairs.
She said that her opponent was tough. She said that she knew it, but she also said that she thought she relied too much on that toughness, and she is exploiting that.
Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. Well, the damage starting to add up, bleeding from her cheek now. Round two next. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively, and ultimately, she's the one that's paying for it. She has got to change something if she wants to stay in this fight.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here. All All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going into the next round that this is my...
Whoa! Oh, she might be in trouble now. Huge diving punch to the head. Oh, big shots landed by her now.
And now she's in mount. This is a terrible position. Using a lot of good movement.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws. Great shot from the top position.
Now trying to trap an arm. Ooh, she's got the arm isolated.
She is moving to her finisher position. Oh, she's working so hard.
Oh, she better tap her. That thing's gonna snap.
John, she's gonna break her arm. She's gonna break her arm.
Oh, that looks tight and painful.
She is going to rip her arm off if she doesn't tap.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
3 minutes to go in round two. Back and forth we go. Oh, she did it again, targeting that swelling. Why would you know?
I mean, why not? It's worked, and it's worked beautifully. She's done everything correct in this fight, and she really has pulled ahead.
Takedown defense holds up.
Lands a nice shot from the clinches.
Well, she was knocked down by her opponent earlier in the round, but not knocked out, and yet mentally, it seems like she's checked out.
It seems like she's checked out. She has to get herself back going. Take a moment. Maybe push her opponent up against the side of the octagon to take a breath, and then get back to work.
Nunes' nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Lands to the body there. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Was able to get that right hand over the top and to the target.
It won't take many of those.
Just unable to quite find that range. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Oh, she cracked her up top there out of the clinch. 30 seconds to go in round two. All right, so domination on one side, desperation on the other. She doesn't look anything like the woman that walked out here to start.
No, she doesn't. And honestly, that's the best way to put it. Desperation. That's what's required right now. That's what's required right now. We always talk about not getting desperate in the octagon, but she's at a point now where nothing else is going to give her a chance.
All right, round three coming up next. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round, and how about the swelling at this point on the fighter's forehead? That is not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. It is only getting worse given all the offense that's coming back. We'll see if they can get the end swell on there and try to keep this fighter in the fight. Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round. She took far too many shots right on the target. She has got to do something different on the defensive side, or this fight is not going to go long.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here we go, 5 minutes remain in the fight. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustment is going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Her corner is able to relay that message to their fighter.
No surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly. Nice shot, lands downstairs.
Well, confidence has never been an issue for her, but I'm not sure she's ever been this confident after getting that huge knockdown in the previous round.
Well, she should be confident. She was landing everything, and then she finally got that knockdown at the end of the earlier round.
All right, well, that swelling is getting significant, and yeah, the referee here stepping in, calling on the doctor. This could be the end.
Yeah, right call. Get somebody in here, take a look at the swelling, make sure she's able to keep fighting. I know she wants to. She has heart. But sometimes it takes more than that.
Doctor pulls the referee aside. It looks as though the fight at least is going to continue for now.
It's going to continue for right now, but she has got to get going. She will not have much time in this fight because it's only going to get worse.
We'll see if she can rally here. The ref gets us back underway, but that is an injury that she is going to have to protect if she's going to stay in this fight.
Yeah, she's going to have to dig. I mean, this is going to be tough. It's going to be difficult in order for her to try to get her hand raised. But what she has is a chance, and that's all you can ask for, a chance to try and win the fight.
Now lands a solid punch there. Just missed with the left there.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Ooh, she might have this here.
That's tight.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, she gets the strike through again and continues to go after that bad cut. Under 3 minutes to go here in our 3rd and final round. Nicely done.
And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, right into mount.
Nunes getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Ground and pound strike there now. All right, how about this? She had been on the ground for a while, gets back to her feet in the final round.
She's up to her feet, John. So now she has... She's hurt. She's hurt bad. Oh, there we go.
That right eye's looking pretty swollen.
In the half guard. Nice. She's
stepping over the mount here.
Lands with the ground and pound. Attempting a choke now. Oh, looks like she's got the sub locked in, champ.
She's advancing. It's almost in.
Oh, looked pretty tight to me, but she bails on the submission attempt. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Well, you could argue this is as good as she has looked on the feet, and she continues to target that facial region. A lot of swelling now.
I'm one of those guys that will make an overstatement. I will talk about how great this is.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Jennifer Maia.
All right, so no surprise as the judges' scorecards are rendered and ultimately read there by Bruce Buffer. Just a tremendous performance for her here tonight as she mixed it up over arguably the best kickboxer in this division.
You can be the best kickboxer, but you got to be able to do everything. And she showed that there are levels and that you have to have every skill. If you don't, you're going to get overwhelmed. And tonight, she was overwhelmed by the more well-rounded fighter who fought a beautiful fight.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khalil Roundtree Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marcin Tybura.
You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, Poland's Marcin Tybura looking to get another performance bonus here tonight. He has gotten several of those throughout his UFC career, and he's prioritized getting off to a fast start. Let's see how he approaches the early portions of this round.
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. Good sequence there. The right hand followed by the left. Tybura gets lit up by that straight punch. Now a kick to the body.
Another strike to the head land. Throwing so many leg kicks. The vast majority of them are land. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Collar tie here in the clinch. Tybura gets the early takedown. That did not take long.
Big ground and pound.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Roundtree Jr.
Dominate those wrists.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Now he's going full mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Just over 3 minutes to go. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Making all these shots count. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to mask and move to a submission.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up.
Take a shot. There you go, single leg.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Knee on belly.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or kick.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
All right, keep pushing forward. Let's go.
Under 2 minutes to go. Nice body shot. Now goes to the uppercut.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking. Oh, big
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Roundtree Jr. And blocks the shot there. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing this over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
All right, working inside the close. Roundtree's trying for a submission here. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Roundtree's in half guard. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Tybura gets back up again. Nicely done. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
You're not going to let this guy outwork us. You're going to go out this round and you're going to outwork him.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
That's a great kick landed there.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, now lands a kick to the body. Yet another huge kick lands. Oh, good work with the jab there. Both fighters throwing heat now. Nice. Nicely done. Roundtree's eye is starting to swell shut.
Leg kick lands.
Nice, good. Keep that pressure. They're about to break.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Roundtree gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like his support.
That one appeared to stun him. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, nice.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Oh, hard inside leg kick. Oh! They're going at it now.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, another strike to the torso right there. Gotta get better defensively, or that's gonna be a real factor as this fight continues.
Gotta tuck that elbow. I mean, he's got that elbow flaring, and every time his opponent's going right up under it and landing right to the body. He's gotta do something different right now, or he's gonna get to a point where he will not be able to continue this fight.
Lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stick. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Roundtree's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Well, he continues to stay busy, and by breaking the action here, no surprise to see the referee call for the doctor to look at that eye, which is essentially swollen shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swollen shut. I mean, the end swell is not working. Sometimes the swelling is too much. You have to save the fighter from themselves.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee, looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
Roundtree's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Just misses with the straight left hand.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Tybura's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Great job landing from the top position.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Roundtree Jr. Straight punch, that is useful.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round, and picking up exactly where he left off. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's got his best shot off, finish the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Tybura is looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, he bails on the submission now. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up. Oh, my goodness.
Tybura gets stung by that leg kick. Roundtree's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
Tybura's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on.
Way to hide that leg kick.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be, right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, coming here and try to stop this fight.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Oh, he's spraying blood now. Holy smokes.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Effective jab there by Marcin Tybura. 90 seconds to go to decide this one. Tybura's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. All right, so it looks as though now the referee will step in to look at the swelling on that eye as he calls for the doctor. Maybe he wanted to step in earlier, but now he had no choice.
He had no choice. The swelling is so bad, he can't see. He's flailing at his opponent right now.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he will. He's got to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
Inside leg kick lands. And he continues to work the body here. Well, oftentimes when you see damage like this, things are critical. We don't always see a referee calling a doctor for body strikes, but maybe this would be a case to call him it.
This is one of those situations where something abnormal is going to feel pretty good. We don't see it very often, but this is one of those times where doctor needs to come in and check this guy out.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Takedown defense is there. Tybura's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here.
clinch, how does he proceed from here?
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Oh, you gotta love the leg kicks, and there it is. Roundtree's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point.
He gets to his spot.
Oh, huge elbow!
He can't even stand.
That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Marcin Tybura.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him at our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.